Well, we have, without a doubt, one of the most fascinating guests we've ever had here at OnStL, Thomas Morrow. And Thomas, who is 9, you're 9 years old now, am I correct? I want you to tell everyone why you're here.
About my book that I made. I made a book to teach my friends why I have this chair that is not a chair. It's like a one-legged stool, and so they get why I'm so different.
And why are you different?
I have autism.
You have autism.
Yes. And this is a remarkable thing for any child your age,
You wrote this when you were 8, right?
Yeah.
And you wrote this, as you say, because you want to explain it to your friends.
Yeah.
So that's a great thing. So you use the turtle as the example?
Yeah.
And what's the story of the turtle, if you can tell it in a short way?
Well, the story of the turtle is I'll tell you the first one of the chapters, pain.
Yeah.
I don't feel pain.
Really?
Yeah.
When you tell a kid that, does he want to hit you to see if it's true?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But really,
tell 'em not
seriously,
to?
that's so
You
dangerous.
tell them that's not a good idea?
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Good.
Because has it ever caused a problem where you didn't know you had pain and it might have been a dangerous thing where...
No, not really.
Well, when he was little, he didn't really interpret danger very easily, and so a lot of times, he would headbang the aggregate concrete because he likes the pressure, but he would get scabs on his head.
So now you've learned not to do that.
He's learned not to
Now,
do
let's
that
introduce your dad, Joe, and your mom, Tiffany, two wonderful people who have supported you in writing this book. And your grandmother also helped you with it, right?
Yeah.
What did she do?
So I just told her what to type, and she typed it.
I want one of those.
Yes. We all need a grandmother typer.
Now, tell us about ABA therapy. How does that help you? What does that do?
I don't really know. It's
Maybe mom or dad can tell a little bit about it.
So ABA therapy is the only scientifically proved therapy for autism that will actually increase their stance with the world.
Right.
They
Bring
will
them up, elevate them to more prominence and get some attention.
There's actual proof that shows that it
It's
helps
amazing.
in that.
Because if anyone just met Thomas, they would
You would know. When he was little, we weren't sure that he would ever make it to just a normal classroom. He was very, very affected, and he couldn't do anything really normally. We were always stuck in our house. He was kind of what we like to call a pit bull. He didn't like anyone visiting. He didn't like mail coming. He didn't like anything different.
Well, Thomas,
he was very aggressive, and so he started ABA therapy when he was 3. And really, early intervention is the biggest thing for
That's great.
For
And are
autism.
there various degrees, like Parkinson's would affect somebody, and some people very severely, and other people not that much? Is it the same with
It is the same.
autism?
Autism is it's a spectrum disorder, so there can be really severe where children don't talk and are cognitively very affected, and then there's others that are very high functioning, and then there's others that are just right in the middle, and
And then does it get progressive, or do you know how it's going to...
You can't know. Sometimes when they're little, they're very much more affected, and you can get a lot of early intervention and really increase their chances of becoming more typically accepted kind of in
Sure. That's
in
fantastic.
society. And other times, you're just going to have a very low functioning child, and even, you can have therapy and increase where they are, take them to where they can go, but they may never be, functioning.
Yeah.
Thomas,
part of the
you wrote
society.
about Henry, your turtle Henry, right?
Yeah.
He's so cute.
And we were talking a few minutes ago about Tony the turtle, who was also autistic, and that was a book written a few years ago.
Yeah.
The difference is, of course, you have autism, so you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I
and
do.
you were writing from your point of view, which really makes this a fascinating book to do that. Was it difficult for you to tell people to express how you're different or
No,
how you
not
were
really.
different? Yeah, really.
And why did was the idea of writing a book in your mind, or did you get that idea from reading other books about autism? Or
Well, actually, no. I just thought of it because I just wanted my friends to know why I'm so different.
Sure. How many turtles do you have? I think that makes you different.
35.
35.
There you go.
Do you Do you feel
Clean
more
them
comfortable
daily?
around turtles because they're slower and quieter?
Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah, turtles are great pets, but they
are.
tend to
Oh, yeah.
smell.
Now,
Yeah, but guess what?
not
You would
too
never,
slow.
you would never think that a turtle would run away. Yeah, I had a turtle run away.
What? How did
Wow.
it get out?
There was this. So we had a waterfall going into a little pond in the habitat, and then he found a way to get out, and then he got out to a neighbor's house. But then my neighbor thought it was a different turtle, and then we showed him a picture, and it was.
He was
Oh
our
my
turtle.
Now-
He made it like 6 houses down the street.
Wow.
Thomas, I don't want you to take this wrong when I say this, and I don't want your parents mad at me, but I think you're getting too normal. You need to celebrate your differences. Now I know you have some days that are different than other days.
Yeah.
Right now you seem to be very normal. Do you feel more normal today? Does it feel different to you when you're?
I don't know.
Do you have edgy days?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And those are days where you're crabby, or are you crazy funny, or how are you when you're having not a good day?
Like crabby.
We all
Crabby.
get that,
Yeah.
Thomas. That's normal.
Sometimes he just doesn't tolerate some things as well.
Yeah, I understand. Well, thank you so much for bringing the book by and sharing it with us.
Where do you
What-
get the book?
You can get it at Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, good.
And that's the best place. It's only $8. So Amazon.com, learn about Thomas Morrow, learn about autism, and learn about Henry the Turtle and what it means to be autistic. And thank you for bringing copies that we're going to give away on our Facebook page. And what we're also going to do is share your Facebook page. What is the name of your Facebook page? Do you know?
The Autistic Turtle.
The Autistic Turtle
Nice.
on Facebook. Go there and learn more about the book and more about Thomas. Thomas, thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks to Abusi Michele Insurance providing our segment today. They're continuously working to provide individual coverage you require. They also handle commercial life and health insurance. Contact Tina Michele at 314-832-6667.